Who knew all those years ago when I first met this guy that 30 years later, we'd still be together? We got married, had a family, embarked on a whole bunch of adventures, but this is the face I got when I told him I wanted to do a van build. So, while he was visiting our daughter in Montana, I went out and bought this van. It's a brand new 2019 Transit 250 with a 148-inch wheelbase and a high roof. It didn't take long to get him as excited as I, so we're documenting our adventure and want to share it with you. Join us, will you? What are we doing today, dear?
I think we're going to start some pre-wiring for the electric conversion. We're going to add solar panels, and we need to pre-wire a bunch of stuff before we can do anything else in the van. And since I don't have the electrical components yet, but before I can even insulate, I need to get those wires in place, and then we can continue to do other things while we're waiting on windows that are on back order and all our other components to come in. But at least that way we're not stalled out. So we're going to run some wires here and get started.
Can you bring in that 6-foot piece all the way to the back of that seat here?
And this is where
you're going to have a bigger sink. The sink
is going to be a window here. You could come to here, and then I know you don't want this blocked, but what?
As far as these cubbies up here go?
Let me go ahead and cut this. I'll get you a pencil.
Okay. Okay, so this will be our counter. We'll have. That's way more room between here and there. Right to the wall. Measure between your knees and that thing. Put a 15-inch sink right here. The plumbing's going to go back here. We can still get a good refrigerator. So measures 34. How's this make you feel so far?
Way better.
However, the hinge works so that it opens up fully.
Okay.
How does it go from this thing over here to being a thing that's up here?
It can hang right there on the sides. Can be on the outside of the tub.
Can you measure from that rib all the way to the other end of its ribs? The tin would be lovely. It's going to take a little bit more wood to get the splines in there properly.
So I like the layout for the batteries.
Where they had the box with the batteries, and then we're going to put the 3/4-inch plywood. We also have to have some insulation in the wall. We're going to lose some space.
You got that Sharpie?
Yep, right here.
So what I'm looking at right now,
I would like a plug right here. Okay. Countertop is going to be about to here, right here on the wall. We can recess the plug. Okay? And then 12-volt USB and AC. The window is going to go between these. Okay, so it's going to be here to here. So the plug can be over here for sure. Out, like this far, and not bang our heads on anything here. Question. What kind of walls do you want? If the tub is 48.
And this, you got to remember this right here.
And what they're doing is they're running it underneath here.
Oh yeah, sure. Uplights are cheap.
Yep.
4, 6, 8, like
this spot. These 4 lights like brighten up the garage.
So I guess this was actually productive for me.
I like the way this is. We're sitting on the bed. We see this. In my opinion, the wiring, the strapping, and then the insulation, and then the walls. Those windows are not coming in until after December. Fucking COVID.
Well, to get the wiring and the insulation, you got to go look at the components I have to have.
I wanted to put the freshwater tank here.
Let's have our electrical boxes over here.
Gray water underneath.
And we don't always have to have it full.
How much is the lithium battery?
The initial investment, they say, they don't hold as much power.
I mean, if we can swing it, babe, then I'm all for it. We might not be able to afford it this time.
Which is more important, windows or batteries?
At this point, I don't care about solar. What I want right now before we take it on any more road trips. We can't really put the insulation in until the wiring's in. We can't put the walls to hold the insulation in until the windows are here. Unless, of course, we frame them out because we know what size they're going to be and where they're going to go. I would like it to be insulated in walls. I can't put the walls up until I know where the windows go. I can't put the walls up until the wiring's in them. I can't put the walls up until the insulation's in them. So I'm stuck in a spot where all of those things have to happen before I can get the walls up.
All right, let me go with you.
Okay.
Look at electrical systems because I don't know exactly what we're gonna do yet.
I want them wired to the alternator so that when we drive, they recharge.
So you want to go ahead and get batteries, just not get the solar?
Correct. I want to have it ready for the solar to be installed. So
basically, your batteries are storage, and you want multiple ways to charge the batteries. Eventually, solar.
Yes.
Also to plug in external.
Yes.
They call that shore power.
Yes.
And also alternator.
Yes.
Those are the 3 ways to charge the batteries.
Okay, I want all of those.
Okay.
But no, I just don't want to buy the solar system yet.
Okay.
I need to have an income again. I need to go back to work.
I understand. I really do.
I really need to go back to work.
So we pre-wire for all those things, and then we hook up as we get.
Yes. Batteries here.
This can be all the components for this. All the solar can be right here on the side. If the power's on this side, then the water should be on that side. I could go ahead and put the batteries on this side.
Basically, batteries, inverter, and the 12 volt, and then we want the alternating current plugs in here too. We're going to do 8 puck lights every 22 inches. We're going to have a puck light.
Yep. I need to.
We need to watch things on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta go check the time. Yeah, right.
Nothing has changed inside the van. However, now we kind of have a better idea about what's going on.
Yeah.
And you feel better about it?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like to have a plan.
I, however,
She likes to wing it.
I like winging it.